What's going on, guys? Logan and Aaron here. We're here with Xavier from Third Shift Paranormal.
What's up?
And we're just going to be going over kind of what we've all been going through over the last month. Pretty much since we met Third Shift Paranormal in that Theorosis Bridge video. Mainly, I've been going through some stuff. Aaron's experienced some stuff. Xavier recently started experiencing some
Robert also.
not okay stuff. Yeah, Robert, family members. A lot of people have been affected by this. So basically, we'll just start from the top. Me and my brother, about 2 months ago, went to Derby Cemetery with one of his friends, and we played the Ouija board. After doing some research, talking to a person that Xavier got in touch with, we found out that we did not properly close that Ouija board, and it stayed open the entire time. So basically what led us to reach out to these people, I started having like signs of an attachment, lower back pain, extreme tiredness, just feeling kind of off, never feeling alone, a lot of those weird feelings. Me, my brother, and my friend Lawrence were in my room, and I got scratched,
And we watched some of the scratches form right before our eyes as we were trying to debunk what could have been on the chair that he was sitting in that could have scratched him. At the same time, we ended up, cat balls went off, and an EMF detector we were using to communicate confirmed we had multiple attachments. And I'd also been feeling just very odd. I wasn't having back pain, but just the constant feeling of dread and anxiety. It just kept getting worse and worse.
I became extremely hateful to people at times. I really, truthfully, felt like sometimes I couldn't really control myself. I was having thoughts that probably shouldn't be mentioned on YouTube that I've never had before. And then Xavier, you can go over a little bit what you were experiencing that led you to want to reach out to.
So the night after we came back from actually the second night, which we haven't dropped into that yet, but the night we came back, I had to catch Logan after we were praying because he got pushed, and that's basically where it all started, like real things. Like my seatbelt coming unbuckled that whole ride home.
Right after hearing a knock on the roof.
And I guess honestly where it really first started was at the bridge when I started getting sick. And
I said your name multiple times.
Yeah, that whole day, 9 or 10 times my name came out. Then we get back to the house, and I get a scratch on my back out of nowhere, almost breaking the skin.
Sitting right in front of all of us.
Yeah.
This was when we came home from the cemetery.
Yeah, this was like last weekend.
We posted it on Twitter. We posted it on our socials. That really got us scared.
Yeah.
We watched those scratches form. The night before that, Aaron, you want to talk about that?
We, as you might have seen in part 1 of our cemetery video, our roommate Zach decided to join us on an investigation. He wants to get into it, and he went with us to the cemetery. And he left earlier than we all did, and we went back to Xavier and Robert's place afterwards to review footage. And when we got back, we decided to do a cleansing of the house because we were really getting scared of what we've been finding. And some point during or after us doing the cleansing, Zach woke up in the middle of the night to what felt like a hand smacking and dragging down his back and his neck. And the next morning at work, he had me check, and he had multiple long scratches down his neck and one sideways on his back beneath him.
Deep scratches.
He had probably the worst scratches of all of us.
And then the night before, we contacted these people. We were at our parents' house. Our mom was just sitting on the front porch, watching our video. And we came up there. We were watching it with her. We were talking about it a little bit. And she was just brought to tears randomly, and it was like, my back hurts really bad. It's the back pain you guys have been talking about. But like, stand up right now. And she had a large red mark about this big, right in the middle of her back, where she said it was hurting. And, you know, when stuff starts happening to your friends and family, it becomes serious. So that's when Xavier reached out to a demonologist and a medium local here in Wichita, Kansas. And we'll pop those screenshots of those messages on the screen, but for right now we'll just have him read those to you and kind of go over how that happened.
Yeah, so first I posted in their Facebook group saying that, you know, we need help. They'll rather be safe than sorry, just to figure out if it's an attachment or not. And he got back with us pretty soon. I private messaged him. He needed a picture of all of us because I guess that's how the medium, you know, finds the connection.
And this is a picture we used.
Okay, then he asked, the first thing he asked is, the guy standing second to the left, looking at the pic, gray sweatshirt. What's his name, please?
By the way, guys, looking at the picture, that's me.
Yeah, we didn't even give him any information about, like, he might be the one with the attachment or anything like that. It just pointed him out right away. And, you know, I told him that slogan, that's what we believe, who has the attachment. And then he tells us we need names left to right of everybody. So I give it to him, and we give him everything with being experiencing the scratches. We got the clip of Logan passing out in the Estes method, how everybody's been scratched and what we think could have caused this. From like the back pains to headaches to leg pains. Sent some more pictures of scratches, and then he didn't know what the Estes method was, so I had to explain that to him. And this is when he asked for a phone call.
Yeah, so call me crazy. I don't believe in coincidences. I don't think any of us here do. This literally happened yesterday morning. I drove all the way to my boss's house for him to tell me that we weren't working today. His wife was sick, so I was like, okay, sounds good, whatever. Drove home, went to the gym. By the time I got home, before I went to the gym, Xavier was already messaging me that morning, talking about how we really needed this demonologist to respond. Like, we were all pretty worried. I go to the gym. While I'm at the gym, he's like, dude, we need a call. I come home. We hadn't called yet, and then probably about 15, 20 minutes of me being home, those messages came through about the medium literally calling me out. So I run upstairs from Aaron's room, wake him up, accidentally wake Zach up. I was pretty scared.
Which is fair.
Yeah. We get on call with Xavier on Discord, and then you want to pick that up there?
Yeah, so we get on the call, and
keep in mind, guys, Aaron had to live this all, like, just waking up.
Literally 5 minutes awake, and I'm like, all right, we're talking to a medium and a demonologist. All right, let's do it.
And so we're getting on a call, and they're asking a couple questions, about our personal life choices, what we do, just to see if that could be a factor in anything. And she says, I don't really want to try to conjure it, but what it was in the basement. Yeah, you can pick it up, guys.
So basically, just telling her the story. We didn't say where anything was. And she says it's in the basement. And for reference, guys, Xavier doesn't have a basement. Me and Aaron are the only ones with a basement that was in that call. And I knew we could feel it. And she said it's in the basement. And Xavier said, "What's in the basement?" And she said, "The demon." And that's when stuff got really real for me. I had a professional in this field confirmed that I had a demon in my house. Weirdly enough, that where she said she saw it was right beside my room, also the same room with the Ouija board. Keep in mind, we didn't tell her any of this.
Yeah.
So after she said that, we really just went over some stuff, figure out what had happened, which was the fact that we didn't close the board correctly, so it's been open this entire time. She said that it was just being nice this time, and that it's a fear demon. It's willing to leave this time, but it can come back at any time. Its balance is not.
Yeah,
broke.
she had us say like a prayer to evacuate it from the premises, and what scared me is when the demonologist was like, "Should we tell them about?" And like he kind of paused, and she said, "No." She said something about this thing has the power to slaughter you guys, and my heart dropped because she didn't say hurt. She didn't, say anything else.
She didn't even say kill.
Yeah, she chose the word slaughter.
And the scary thing about that is that means it has a lot more power than what we knew.
Yeah.
You've been watching our videos. You have seen the SS methods we've had where we've communicated with it through Logan. And you've watched us argue with it and tell it didn't have power. And you've watched its response. That's what you thought, told you. And we kept
80%.
asking it if it was just trying to scare us or just playing with us. But now we don't think it was. We think it was warning us.
Yeah, so after they evacuated from the premises, for one they said like we were meant to do this, so they want to give us.
Yeah, the very first thing they said on the phone call was that the medium said she could feel that our groups were meant to meet up and we were meant to be doing this, but we were doing it for the wrong reason. We were doing it for fun, and we need to be doing it to help people. And the weird thing about that is we've all been talking about wanting to get into investigating houses and get answers for people who are not knowledgeable about this. And go ahead.
And then basically that was towards the end of the call, and they told us, if anything comes back, to contact us immediately. And I forgot to mention, she knew about that mirror next to your bed that she had to get rid of.
Yeah, she knew about a mirror that was in my room that nobody knew about besides Aaron. She knew where it was. She knew where it was. And Aaron was asleep. Keep that in mind.
Yeah, we're on a phone call with them. I'm only on a video call with them, so there's no way that could happen.
But so we get off the phone with them. Obviously, we're all pretty freaked out.
Yeah.
Really affected by this. In the meantime, I went to my aunt's house, who's pretty empathic. Not medium, but
sensitive.
Yeah, and she's a pagan. She's a pagan, so we thought all of us we're religious. We believe in God, but when doing this kind of thing, it's always good to have people in other religions and people that believe in other gods.
That understand.
Yeah. So she gave us a lot of different cleansing tools, and I came home. I picked up Xavier, came home, met Aaron home. Well, we were actually at Aaron's shop, and then we came here from there. And do you want to go ahead and pick up with what happened when we got home?
So we decided to cleanse all of our equipment, to cleanse the house, and we were doing so Upstairs went pretty good. We were walking around. We were just saging. Had some cedar going. We were just really trying to get everything cleansed. And we went downstairs. And we walked into Logan's room. And just crossing the threshold, I said, "Can you guys not feel that? Like something's here." It was so strong. And then we cleansed the rest of the basement, and the only room left was the storage room that she had called out had the demon in it that morning.
Which also has a Ouija board
It has
in
the Ouija board in it.
as we speak.
And we went into the room to cleanse it, and I could just feel where it was. And right as I did, Logan said, "It's in the corner."
I wouldn't go in the room.
Yeah.
It was probably 2 minutes. I refused to walk in that door.
And I was just standing there staring at that corner. I knew it was there. I could feel it. It's been years. I shut myself off to that kind of stuff for years. But I could feel exactly where it was. And we're all three, and we make our way in there. We're cleansing the room. And
Xavier is literally standing in that corner, waving sage
and
on it.
as he's doing that, Logan's putting some protective salt and herbs across the windowsill. And he goes, "No, it just moved." I said, "Yeah, I know, because it's in that corner."
That cold breeze went right across me.
And I can just feel, just like a radar, just right there. And
I've visually seen what we now know is my demon multiple times now. I saw it at the bridge the night I passed out. I saw it before I passed out that night. But I saw it in our house, in our basement, downstairs. I didn't even sleep in my room last night. That
Then
really
also,
got me.
when we were grabbing, all of your stuff to bring up here, Aaron was sitting in that chair right next to the wall and got scratched on his neck.
Yeah, a picture of that will be right here as well.
Yeah, and that's when, I said we need to get upstairs. And we contacted the demonologist again, and, just kind of made us upset in a way. And
He kind of made it seem like at the beginning that it was a serious matter, then to just make us feel like we were overreacting when we were literally just doing what they said.
yeah. So I put in, so we're saging, living at Aaron's house, and he said he's seen whoever is with us in a basement, and Aaron felt something touch his neck, and has what looks to be like 2 red lines where he felt it at, and I sent him the picture. And he responds with, "Xavier, something isn't right. We can't find anything there." And at this point, we're thinking, like, what do you mean you can't find anything there? Like, something obviously just happened.
Like
something.
everyone in this house, including Zach, who's not with us right now, he's doing his own thing. But he felt it. I felt it. I saw it. Xavier felt it. Aaron felt it. Could feel where it was, and the fact that we both knew and were able to say where it was, like.
Yeah. It's,
when I say everything that happens is authentic, like we've talked about how like literally these last couple of weeks have been like a movie, like a horror movie, and we don't know how to explain it. It's gone to the point where we are all it's a movie. Like it's nonstop every day. Like something's gonna happen. We are going to be texting in a group chat at least once a day talking about something paranormal happening to one of us, or both of us, or all of us. We have a lot of people concerned about us.
Yeah.
Really do. Like all of our parents are concerned. The group from the first bridge video, Amy and Rhett and Chance, they're pretty concerned.
Joey, who you saw in the second video, is concerned.
Everyone has realized the severity of this. I personally have realized my mistakes here. But the biggest thing here is we are learning from this. We have a Zoom call set up with that medium and demonologist. We're working on a time right now to actually learn how to begin cleansing
And most importantly,
houses.
protecting ourselves when we're doing
Yeah.
these things, so we don't end up with this issue again.
We're all really big believers on people being mediums. Like that lady yesterday proved herself to us multiple times from the start. And her saying that we were meant to do this, but we needed to help people. Coincidentally, 2 days after we had all been talking about wanting to help people. So that's really where we're going to look to strengthen in is being able to cleanse ourselves, being able to cleanse homes.
Get the proper knowledge.
Yeah, and with that being said, I'm obviously speaking for our channel, Logan and Aaron Investigate, but I'm sure it will go for Third Shift Paranormal as well. It's only up from here because we're going to educate ourselves, which is going to make our videos better. Our content's going to get better. We actually have a lot of things in the work behind the scenes that you probably wouldn't expect from people that was just starting out in this field, but we got blessed with some really weird timing, I guess you could say. And we're looking at some really big stuff to get you guys some really good content. We can't wait. So, with that being said, I think that's all for this video, guys. We'll have we will have part 2 for the cemetery out next week. When the Third Shift have part 2 for the cemetery out.
I'm not even sure yet because I'm still nervous about what she said about editing videos.
Yeah, we were told. So that is why this video is dropping this week and not our cemetery part 2's video.
Yeah.
The meeting did say that even editing footage when we were investigating is opening ourselves up, and we just don't want to risk giving that energy to this demonic attachment of mine.
Yeah.
And with the symptoms that Xavier has been having, and him being the main editor for Third Shift, as a collective group, we've decided that we won't be editing for the time being. So just stay tuned on that. Go ahead and follow us on Twitter and Instagram. That's where most of the updates will be. We'll go ahead and drop their Twitter link as well, so you can stay updated on their videos. And we will catch you guys next week. Peace out.